Bro, fuck the gorillas. How many old people can you beat in a fight? How many? Bro, think about it. Like, let's say 70 plus. How many? How many can one person beat? Just like an average person, just normal age, we'll say like anywhere from like 15 to 30. So average person, how many can they beat? 70 plus. Cuz think about it, it's like round 1 COD zombies. They're all one tap, but at a certain point, what's the limit, bro? What's the average person's limit? This might be unethical, but might actually be more possible than the gorillas. Somebody has to set this up because the 70 plus year old people can actually willingly do this and they won't tweak out and start attacking, but they might get one shot and they might get really hurt. But hey, they're signing the waiver over. So we got to figure this out, bro. We got to figure out how many of them will it take, bro? How many? How many 70 plus year old people can be one normal people? One normal 15 to 30-year-old person. We'll say 20 just because it's in the middle. Or no, wait. Like 23 is in the middle. A 23-year-old person versus, I'd say at least 10 before it starts getting difficult. Because the first 10 years, one-shotting them immediately. Because full strength hits to a 70-plus-year-old person, bro, they're done for. They're not surviving that shit. Upon impact, as soon as you touch their cranium, they're done for. They're clocking out right there. They don't have much health left. Their health bar, they only have one health bar. They're on one heart perpetually. They never go above one heart, bro. So maybe they'll revive a little if you damage them, but no, bro. They're not going past one heart. Maybe two hearts at most. Just like the tanks, they have like 2.5 hearts. That's it. That's all they have. They don't have anything more than that. And those are the tanks. So, bro, just the grunts, they barely have anything. So, bro, how many of them do you think you could take? Because me, personally, I'm not going to lie. Here's my strategy. So, the first 70-year-old, bro, you know, he's getting one shot. First, like 10 of them, they're all getting one shot. Full strength, one-shotting them. So now I have like a little barrier. I'm going to put the barrier on the floor, a circle around me. Because now these old guys are going to have to somehow step over the other old guys who have fallen. And as these old guys start falling, because I'm still going to be able to one-shot them, now this barrier is going to give me enough time to be able to actually gain some more strength and endurance and shit. So now I'm going to be able to one-shot a lot more. So maybe I could one-shot another 10 of them. So I'll have time to do that. And as those other 10 pile up, I'll put those guys on top of the other ones. So now they have even more to step over. So it's taking these old guys even longer. And I'll just keep setting them up, setting up the other old guys' bodies as traps. And then maybe some of them have like false like teeth or some shit. I'll use them as like weapons. I'll use like their canes as no, I don't think they'll have canes. That's prohibited. No canes. Never mind. I'm taking that out. That's not in the rule book. But it's life or death, bro. So I'm about to rip their arms off and shit and start using it as a bat, like the gorilla tactic. You know, that was the gorilla tactic. So, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I could take down at least 100. At least 100 before it starts getting difficult. Because at this point, now they're having to climb over mountains of other old folks. Like, bro, what the fuck are they gonna do? What are these old people gonna do? You have to climb over a mountain of people, of other old people. How are you supposed to do that if you can't even get up the stairs? How is that supposed to happen, bro? You're not doing that. So, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like 200, that's when it starts getting like, damn, how many more can I take? So, I'm not gonna lie, bro. At least 500. I'm going to at least 500 before I start thinking like, is this gonna end? Like, how many more old people are there? So then I'm at 1,000, bro. Because remember, the bodies are piling up. It's getting more and more difficult for them to get up to me, and I'm having more and more time to rest. So as I have more time to rest, they also get weaker because they have to climb up. I'm sitting at the top, and I'm resting, and then, you know, I have like their broken arms and shit that fly off, whatever it may be, you know. I'm just chilling, bro. Honestly, I think I can outlast them. I think in this situation, any normal person beats an infinite amount of old people. That's the answer. An infinite amount. Just, you just go till you're done. Till you got all of them. They're not stopping you. Anybody. They're not stopping anyone. Unless maybe you get like a really strong one, like Mike Tyson, but he's not 70 plus yet. I don't even know anybody else I don't know any 70-plus-year-old people. So yeah, that's today's video. I think that is the new, well, actually no, it's not even going to be a new question because I just solved it in this video. We can get an infinite amount of them. Somebody run this IRL simulation and run the gorilla. Okay, bye.